Oh yeah, YouTube, we are back. I am your host, Paul S. Stuffy Esquire, joined as always by J. Cashmere Goobles, and we are in the heart of the Motor City. We wanted to travel to New York City, the home of today's fragrance, but hey, travel restrictions led us to the Motor City. So what do you got for us today, J. Goobs?
We have Bond number 9, New Haarlem.
Now, Bond number 9's offices are in New York City.
New York City?
That's right, New York
That's right.
City.
And this is one of our channel favorites. Now, I know what you're thinking, YouTube. This scent has been overdone, but it is discontinued. So if you guys can find it out there, we're going to do a quick review on it, remind you of the notes, and tell you if you can find it, you need to get it.
You really should.
Bond number 9, New Haarlem. Let me put some on. That's a channel tradition.
Channel tradition.
I know. It's like, am I sponge worthy to put this on? Because this is the last of it.
Oh, that's like gold right there.
That's
Stuffy.
pure liquid gold stuff you just put on. Oh yeah, fans. Bond number 9.
Stay tuned.
Feel free to move with it. It helps me.
Rock and roll. I feel like that ending is really dumb. I think I really.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that was a fun opening, J. Goobs. That was nice to get out of the house, go down to the Motor City. So
Fun times. Fun times.
We did some cool stuff. So if you didn't notice in the opening, we're both wearing some new hats, courtesy of Detroit legend Henry the Hatter. So shout out to Henry the Hatter. We love supporting local businesses.
Very cool store.
And I mean, we're fragrance guys. And did you know there was a Le Labo in Detroit?
Who would have thought?
So we bought 2 samples each. So we're going to do similar to the Gallery Parfums. I'm going to wear 2 for a while, switch it with Jay, and he's going to switch with me, and then we'll do just one video comparing the 4 different scents.
Cool thing is, we did pick some like little off the radar type Labo scents too, so not ones that are heavily reviewed. So check that out, guys. It should be cool.
Yeah, I did. I'll show my 2, Patchouli 24 and Vetiver 46. So, and then Jay Goobs did 2 different ones. So, just some future content to look forward to, fans. But we're here to honor a legend. Man, I promise this will be the last spray, John. I know it's precious.
It is precious.
And I remember when you first started getting into fragrance, this was, correct me if I'm wrong, your first real niche one that you kind of coveted after.
It might have been one of the
I remember
first.
you really talking about Bond number 9, and
It was definitely up there as one of the first like expensive fragrances I bought.
I remember the first time I tried it on, I was in love. So now I know you mentioned the top notes aren't even important, so let's jump into what is important. What is the main notes of this baby?
The funny thing, so the top notes are weird. It's like, I think it's like there's green notes, lavender.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't smell any of
you
that.
don't smell any of that. Basically, it goes right into like a burnt coffee smell, kind of like in a good way.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not selling it there.
Yeah.
I don't know if burnt is the right word. A strong, just
strong coffee note,
manly, and we obviously like scents that are similar. We like a lot of tobacco scents, vanilla scents, coffee scents.
Well, yeah, it's got the vanilla and it's got like a tonka. And
now, what is a tonka bean? What?
It almost
fill in the fans.
Tonka
I
bean
know,
has
but
a creamy,
obviously the fans need to know.
A tonka bean kind of has like a creamy feel to it.
Oh, so creamy.
And I don't. It almost comes off a little vanilla-y as well.
Okay, so it plays with the vanilla. The tonka plays with the vanilla.
But basically, there's some other, and then there's amber in this too.
Okay.
What it really smells like to me is if you walked in, or say you got home and someone was making a cup of coffee and they were making French toast, man, and you pour some syrup on it. I know it sounds ridiculous. Why do I want to smell
Now,
it?
are they making coffee in an automatic drip or on the stovetop with like an Italian
Italian press, man.
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you. That's the only way to make
Well,
coffee.
it's probably in a French press.
Ah, that's true. We are talking about parfum.
Yeah. But
Now, it is a strong projection. So what time of year am I going to put this on?
You want to wear this for the fall, winter.
Winter. So like how we were outside downtown in the Motor City.
Summertime.
Shopping.
The summertime, this would knock your nose off, man. You want to wear this in the cold weather.
It's pretty strong, especially if you start sweating. Now, I think it lasted. So I put it on after our Detroit visit, and I still smelled it in the morning. So
this good 10 to 12 hours, yeah. Or until you clean, wash yourself. But yeah, this stuff will last forever.
When I woke up in the morning, I could still smell it. So I loved it. And again, I regret that I did not buy this. It was on my bucket list to buy. Why? What do you think they're thinking? I know obviously we don't know what they're thinking.
Okay, so a little funny story about Bond Number 9 and when I went to Saks Fifth Avenue. So a friend of ours wanted to go try a Bond Number 9 because I told him how great it was. And he wanted to sell some other scents by them. So we go there, and the girl at the counter was showing us different ones. And I was like, hey, I want you to show my buddy New Haarlem. And she said, New Haarlem? That's gross. And I said, say what? And she's like, I don't smell it. It doesn't smell good. And then she sprayed it on a card and handed it to me. And I'm like, I know what it smells like. I own the scent. And she's like, how do you like it? I'm like, and I smelled it on the card. And it doesn't smell that great on the card. I kind of got what she said. I'm like, well, have you ever sprayed this on your skin? And she's like, no, I hated how it smelled on the card so bad. I never wanted to spray on my skin. So I said, well, I'll tell you what. Spray it on your skin and tell me if you still don't like it.
And if I haven't preached this before, and I think I have, you should shower, lotion, and you need to try fragrance on your skin.
You do, because
it reacts to everyone's skin. So if you have the option to buy a sample first before you invest the kind of money you're going to invest in a big bottle, do it, because it will react not only on your skin but to different people's skin.
Well, I could see why maybe it wasn't a great seller. If a bunch of people smell it on a card, they're like, I don't want to smell this on my skin.
Especially if a salesperson in a high-end department store is telling you, that's gross.
So maybe this is why this scent didn't do well. Maybe it wasn't a great seller. And now
that was one of their early ones, though, right?
In the fragrance community, it
did well.
It's a gigantic.
Well, us frag heads, we're nuts.
Yeah, but like I guess in the general public, it was a no go, man.
That's too bad. So if you can find this scent, I'll say it again. Try to get your hands on it, covet it, share it.
It's coffee, vanilla, breakfast goodness. I know that sounds silly to have on your skin, but I'm telling you, it's magical.
It's like a comforting, beautiful Sunday morning breakfast on your skin.
Trust me, you two. But
it
anyway,
is a buy. It is a definite buy.
If you guys can find this, look on eBay. I see it pop up every once in a while. It is expensive, the people that have it, but
now, what was it when you bought it?
I think I got this on a discounter for about $150.
Okay, but now what are we talking? Have you checked what they're going for?
Like $250 at the cheapest.
Wow. Okay.
Cheapest. I've seen it up to $500 for a big bottle.
Now, you said Bond Number 9, so a little bit of history. They're named Bond Number 9 because that's their address in New York.
Yes.
And I don't think you answered. Was this one of their first earlier scents, right?
I think it was one of the earlier scents.
And now they're up to 58, I think you said?
I don't know.
That was a guess.
That was a random guess. They have so many fragrances now.
So again, that could be why they're also ending this fragrance. Their line is getting huge. It's a lot of upkeep. And if this one wasn't as popular with the masses, maybe they had to cut it. But
it's a bummer.
I think it's beautiful. It's overlooked. And go out and find it, fans.
Go out and find it.
And you stay classy.
Rock and roll. I think that's part of it, dude. Like the sales girl didn't like it, and I did smell it on the card, and it didn't smell that great.
I hate how they just spray 100 fragrances in the air, and
that's a bummer. But yeah, after I was like, spray it on your skin. She actually smelled it on her skin.
Yeah.
And she's like,
well,
that's different. I was like,
okay, so she still wasn't.